So, over the past 2 days, we've been reading Indian Country 1800, A Brilliant Plan for Living. And we did that across 2 lessons. In the first lesson, we did the overall main idea, and then we did the main idea for creators. And what I did was I went back to my work. I took my overall main idea and I copied it and pasted it here. And then I took my main idea from creators, which was in green, and I copy and pasted it in the second box. Then the second day, we read gifts and we read men and women. And so what I did was I took my main idea for gifts and I put it in the blue box, and my main idea for men and women, and I put it in the pink box, just like where they were in our last 2 organizers that we were using. So I'm going to read my summary that I've written so far. In 1800, Native Americans in the West shared the same values, were successful, and lived in organized communities. The creators were spirits who were all around them and had a lot of power. Giving gifts was a way Indians showed respect and gratitude to the spirits. Men and women needed to work together in their community. Now, you can see that the concluding statement is missing, and that's where we have to restate our overall main idea. If you notice, the concluding statement box is yellow, just like our first box, the overall main idea, because we're going to use the overall main idea to write the concluding statement. So what you can do is you could change the order of the words. You could use synonyms for some of the words so that you can say basically the same thing, but say it in a different way. Some ideas for you to use. Instead of saying the word Native Americans, you could call them Indians. So I could say Indians in 1800. And then I've got the word shared the same values. I could say shared the same beliefs. Let's see, we're successful. We learned that successful was the same thing as flourishing, as thriving. And so I could say we're thriving and lived in, it says organized communities. So instead of saying in organized communities, I could say organized tribes. So let's see. Let me go back and look at that. Indians in 1800 had the same beliefs, were thriving, and lived in organized tribes. Do you see how I took the words and I changed some of them? I'm saying the same main idea, but I'm just saying it in a different way. So you can use what I said, you can repeat it, but I want you to type your concluding statement in that last box.